you are looking solar system: Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Every planet and satellite has different mass and radius. So Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, all these planets, they have different masses and radii. See the chart. Especially Earth. Earth has mass 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg and radius 6.4 into 10 raised to 6 meter. Jupiter, it has mass 1.9 into 10 raised to 27 kilogram and radius 7 into 10 raised to 7 meter. So especially all the planets have different masses and radii. We know the acceleration due to gravity g. G is equal to g into m upon r square, where g is constant of gravitation, m is the mass of the planet, and r is the radius of that planet. Therefore, the value of g on the surface are different due to different masses and radii of the planets. On the moon, it is about 1/6 of the value of the earth. So the weight of the person on the moon is 1/6 the weight of the person on the earth. If any person have weight 60 kilogram on the earth, then it will be 10 kilogram only on the moon. And in other words, if any person is jumping at the height of 10 meter on the earth, then on the moon it can jump about 60 meter at the height of 60 meter. Now let us learn mass and weight. For that, you have previously learned Newton's first law. A body at rest or uniform motion will continue to be at rest or uniform motion until or unless a net external force acts on it. So body at rest, until the force is applied on it, it cannot be moved. When force is applied, it can be moved. And the object which is in motion cannot be stopped until external force and opposite force applied on it. See. Okay. Next, according to Newton's first law, mass is the measure of the inertia of an object. Higher the mass, higher the inertia. Now, W means weight. So weight also a type of force which is equal to m into g, where g is acceleration due to gravity. Now we know that the formula for g is gm upon r square. Therefore F is equal to gmm upon r square. So it is the formula for weight of any body or any object. Now for our knowledge, let us learn second law, Newton's second law. The force acting on body is equal to product of its mass and acceleration. Means F is equal to m into a, mass into acceleration. Newton's third law, when two bodies interact, they apply force on each other that are equal to magnitude and opposite in the direction. So when any two body interacts with each other, they apply force on each other, and that force is equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. See the difference between mass and weight. Mass is the amount of matter present in the object, where the weight of the object is the force with which earth attracts that object. The SI unit of mass is kilogram, while SI unit of weight is Newton. Mass is a scalar quantity, means mass depends on only magnitude, not on direction. So mass is constant everywhere in the universe. The weight being a force is a vector quantity. The weight is depends upon the acceleration due to gravity, which is directed towards the center of the earth. Therefore weight is a vector quantity, means it is depends on magnitude and direction also, and this weight is directed towards center of the earth. Its value is constant everywhere. So value of mass is constant in the universe, constant everywhere, but value of g is not same at everywhere on the earth's surface. So value of g is changing. We have learned in the previous lecture that value of g at pole is different than value of g at equator. Therefore value of g is changing on the surface of the earth. Therefore weight of an object also changes on the surface of the earth. Now let us learn. Raju's mass is 75 kg. What will be his weight? W is equal to F is equal to m into g. Now here mass is given as 75 kilograms, and we know that acceleration due to gravity is 9.8. Therefore it is equal to, so 75 into 9.8, it is 735 Newton. So when we say that Raju's mass is 75 kilogram, it means that his weight is 735 Newton. Now mass, if mass is 1 kilogram, what will be the weight? Let us calculate it again. W is equal to F, it is equal to m into g. Now value of m is given as 1 kilogram into 9.8. So it is equal to 1 into 9.8, that is 9.8 Newton. Therefore weight of the object which have mass 1 kilogram, it is equal to 9.8 Newton. So regularly we are using a term weight as a mass, means we are saying that the weight of object is 25 kilograms, weight of object is 50 kilograms. So that is not actually weight, but it is a mass of that object, because weight is always affected due to acceleration due to gravity, and it is expressed in Newton. Now will your weight remains constant as you go above the surface of the earth? See the formula of weight. W is equal to m into g. Now mass of the object does not change above the surface of the earth, but value of g, here value of g can change when the height of that object from the earth's center or earth's surface is going on increasing. If height is going on increasing, then value of g, means acceleration due to gravity, is going on decreasing. So as we go on the height or above the surface of the earth, weight will be get decreases. So it is not remain constant, weight will not remain constant. Now next, suppose you have a standing on tall ladder. If your distance from the earth, distance from the center of the earth is 2r, is twice of r, twice of the radius of the earth, what will be your weight? So let us calculate it. W is equal to m into g. You know that value of g is g into m upon r square. So let us put the value of g here. So W is equal to g into m into small m upon r square. Now it is at height r square. Let us call it as W1. Now we have to change the height as 2r, twice of r. Then W2 becomes g m, mass of earth not changes, mass of that object is not changes, but height, that is r, is doubled now, twice r its square. Now it becomes g m upon, now square of 2r is 4r square. So again writing it as 1 upon 4 into bracket g m upon r square. Now what is the relation between W2 and W1? So W2 is equal to 1 upon 4 into W1. So when height is increased, then weight going on decreasing. Therefore when height is doubled, the radius of the earth, then weight is decreases with 1 upon 4 times.